Hello everyone, Myzzrym here, bringing you today another game between Zenith and Aeon, part of the Monthly Madness Asia. Joining me today is Mike Alaris, so hello Mike.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm very excited to be here, mostly because Zenith kind of known for running wacky strats, and I think my ban screen's a little bit messed up. I just had a profit ban come out. We're at the same time still, I hope it's fine, but so far, nothing out of the ordinary. But Zenith has been showing some pretty weird games so far, and hopefully this is going to be another one of them.
Yeah, Zenith's very creative on their strategy, you know, making the most before the international. I think they recently ran a game without any bans, and I forgot who was against who. Do you remember?
I don't know. I want to say it's Orange. It was like Orange or something like that. I have no idea, but either way, that was pretty crazy. I remember watching that series. I was completely weirded out.
Yeah, and the other side also started to ban out the very, very random heroes like a silencer and snipers as well because they wanted to go with it. And to go back into the game, we're going to have a Prophet ban, a Darkseer ban, as well as an Invoker ban. So nothing really surprising here as of now. And one thing to know is Zenith and Aeon, both Singaporean teams. Zenith sitting at a very, very good win rate ratio, and right now they're currently ranked second on the Gosu Gamer website. So, Mike, who do you think are actually having the upper hand here?
Well, second on Gosu Gamers, it's pretty prestigious right there. But you know, I'm not going to automatically count Aeon out of it yet. I mean, both of these teams are extremely strong. They are in the Monthly Madness, so it kind of speaks a little bit for something. So, you know, I don't really want to say that Zenith is going to have an upper hand. I don't know. Should be pretty even until we really see some picks coming out. By the way, Chen Ban being banned out by Zenith, getting rid of the jungle heroes.
Yeah, and Chen, one of those most picked heroes by Zenith. Normally, the 5 heroes that Zenith picked the most are Chen, Tide, Venomancer, Windrunner, and Invoker. And Aeon is Earthshaker, Crystal Maiden, Prophet, Queen of Pain, and Windrunner. So Aeon also really liking this Queen of Pain, like we see many Asian teams go for. And one ban is going to be the Lycan ban coming out from Aeon. So far, nothing really crazy like we saw in the last time with Zenith against Orange. It looks like he's going to gear up for a pretty standard picking and banning phase.
It's kind of disappointing, I have to say, but lots of the junglers being eliminated. Darkseer could jungle, most often on the harder lane, though. Nature's Prophet, Lycan, and Chen as well. So both teams not really looking to be pushed upon or to be the ones doing the pushing at the extremely early stages of the game. Of course, Enchantress, Enigma, you know, some pretty decent pushers are still in the pool, and Leshrac, there we go, another pusher. So both teams already eliminating a whole bunch of pushers, and we see Chaos Knight being the first pick by Aeon, which probably, well, we most likely see Chaos Knight going into the mid lane, because that's more than often where he ends up.
So right now we still have the Shadow Demon in the pool. We have the Broodmother that's still able to push the Enigma as well. And I have to say, before this game start, Zenith are actually 1-0 already because Aeon didn't come on time, so they have a forfeit loss. So right now it's the second game technically.
Oh, you know, it really bugs me, man. Like teams not coming on time. I was like trying to live cast some games, and it just took so much time to get the game off the ground. So many delays and everything. It just...
Not to mention the pause afterwards in the games.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we just need to pause for 10 minutes because one of our players is taking a smoke break or something. It's just not good for Dota, not good for the entire esport scene for Dota, but I don't know. I would like to see a little bit more professionalism coming out from these teams, because losing a game due to not being there, that's pretty huge. That means they have to fight like that much harder. Venomancer being picked up by Zenith also. Yeah,
and I mean also that's really true. I mean this you know, Monthly Madness Asia only having $1,000 as a prize pool, but imagine this happening for internationals or stuff like this where there's 1 million in the bank. And this is really not something you want to do, and not some bad habits you want to get. And as you said, Venomancer is going to get picked by Zenith. Venomancer, quite a surprising pick as a first pick, because Shadow Demon, we see him picked quite a lot now. But the Venomancer, usually we do not see him picked so early on in the game. And there's something else I wanted to say, but oh yes, for those on my channel who don't know Michael Loris, I actually put down a link on one of my videos. He's someone who makes really good casts for League of Legends players coming to Dota 2, and there are some really subtleties that he will explain in his cast that may help you to understand the game better. So if you're one of these watchers who actually watch my From League of Legends to Dota 2 video, you might want to go and check out his channel to watch some of his video. It may be very, very enlightening. So Rebek's going to get picked by Aeon here. What do you think about this pick? Rebek's so early picked in by Aeon.
Well, you know, Rubik, Venomancer, you kind of see them picked up later. And just by the way, I also have like a ton of other stuff on the channel too. Lots of casts, lots of FP VODs, but that's unimportant. You guys will see that later, whatever. But back to the... I kind of want to keep on this Venomancer first pick. Venomancer not really a hero that you see picked up first because, well, he's pretty interchangeable. You could replace a Venomancer with a CM in almost any lineup, and it'll be played exactly the same. Its effectiveness will be pretty much unchanged. And really, you don't want to first to pick up the heroes that can be interchangeable first. You want to pick up the heroes that have a very specific role, who are hard to replicate. Heroes exactly like the Chaos Knight, like the Rubik, who, you know, you could try to substitute them in for some other guys, but it just won't be the same. And we now see Enigma pick up from Aeon. So, oh, instant respond with the TA. Hopefully,
TA picked up by Zenith.
Yeah, hopefully the bug is fixed, so she's not running around naked. But we might
I think
see
the
that
bug
anyway.
is still here. Yeah, and maybe the reason why they picked Venomancer is because they were going to pick the TA, and Venomancer is really a hard counter to Templar's refraction. This poison actually taking all the refraction stacks away, and it's still very strange, as you say, because even if they were picking Venomancer out of safety for Templar Assassin, it's still quite strange because I mean, Aeon don't have a history of picking the Venomancer all the time, and if, as you said, you were going for someone else as a first pick, Templar Assassin being the third pick for Zenith, they wouldn't be able to pick afterwards anyway, and Zenith would have been able to ban the Venomancer if they were really concerned by it. And now Aeon's going to ban the Queen of Pain, so no Queen of Pain for Zenith.
I don't really think the Queen of Pain ban was... Well, I mean, like, Queen of Pain definitely a good hero to pick up, but usually you see TA going into that mid lane. Wouldn't be surprised to see a dual or tri-lane with her even. But TA still would be pretty good in this lineup. The attacks coming out from the Aeon team are kind of bursty. What I mean by that is you got Chaos Bolts, which if you could block the damage from that, you're probably going to survive. Rubik also has some pretty bursty stuff, depending on what he grabs. But he could still grab a Venomancer spell. And ooh, Bat Rider. Oh, okay. These picks are coming out a little bit faster than I could go over. But Disruptor. A hero that we don't really see that often, but I'm very excited to see him in this game.
Disruptor actually picked once by Zenith, I think, in this game I was talking about. And Disruptor, we see huge ability to team fight to disrupt everything, as his name implies. But also, he's not often picked because the community thinks that he really needs the levels. And as you said, he's interchangeable. He is not that good of a support hero. He's really good in the team fights, but he needs those levels. And you know, as a support hero, you're not going to get the levels as fast as you would want to. Beastmaster is going to get picked by Zenith. Probably going to be played by Loda, I guess, because Loda right now are their off laners. So Beastmaster could go potentially bot lane and try to stack the Ancient with his boar. And that leaves another solo lane if the TA is going in a tri-lane. But otherwise, TA might solo mid. I still have my doubts about this because she is not that strong of a solo hero. Even if she really requires a farm in the levels. Sand King coming out now from Aeon. So what do you think about the TA? Do you think we'll see a tri-lane TA or never mind. Sardar coming in.
Here we go. Yeah, so Aeon gearing up for a really, really big team fight team. If they get a black hole, if they get the static storm and epicenter off, it doesn't matter how many refraction charges you have, it doesn't matter how tanky you are, you're pretty much gonna die. So Zenith kind of going for a more skirmishy team. Shadow Demon, one of the best heroes in that, since if you catch someone out alone, if you get that Soul Catcher on them, they're gonna die, especially when you stack up an amplify damage plus meld minus armor on top of that. So Aeon's gonna have to be careful individually. If they manage to catch Zenith in a giant 5v5 fight, though, they will definitely have the other hand. So Zenith will probably need to capitalize on that by doing a lot more roaming, getting a lot more ganks off, and Aeon just have to play it safe until they get the levels up on the Sand King, Disruptor, and Enigma, which Disruptor might take a while, Sand King might take a while, Enigma typically gets his farm, but now we are in the game, and I am zoomed in way too close to the screen for some reason. Oh, this is going to be bad, but anyway, we have, yeah, I'm going to go over the Aeon side.
We have opposed. So I'm going to go over the Zenith lineup. We have XY playing the Venomancer. Slowking is actually HY on the Slaughter. Ice is playing the Templar Assassin. X Freedom is on the Shadow Demon. And we have Loda on the Beastmaster, already gearing up for the long lane and running up to, I guess, cut the trees with his boots. And boots first is still quite surprising. Alright, so you can go over the Aeon side. Alright,
we got Kyo on the Rubik. And Nuts on the Chaos Knight, who currently does not have a head. Do you also have that?
Yeah, it's the bug.
That's crazy. I love it, though. Damimon on the Disruptor. King is going to be playing the Sand King, and, well, we have Teal playing no one yet, but we're just waiting for him to get into the game.
And a little bit of friendly banter coming up for those two teams.
I don't know. It looks pretty malicious to me.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh. Warning too. I guess they know each other. They're both in the Singapore team. They must scream against each other a lot. And we also have this bug with a Templar Assassin going naked on the probably the mid lane. Yeah, she's rushing up for a bottle. She only has 3 Ironwood Branch, so the bottle rush coming up for her.
The naked TA is just so disturbing.
Yeah, it's yeah. I can't really say much to this. And we're probably going to see Sand King and Disruptor already heading out for the bottom lane. And we have Rebic going in the mid lane. And Enigma is going to solo top, so no jungling for Enigma. Chaos Knight is also heading the mid lane, so it's a double dual lane, you guess?
Actually, Chaos Knight, not really anywhere quite yet. Chaos Knight doesn't have a head, or his horse doesn't have any armor, so kind of thrown off by that a little bit. But looks like it might be a Chaos Knight Rubik dual lane. And if they do that, TA is not going to have a fun time at all. I mean, like, Refraction can block a lot of the damage, and if she blocks a couple of right clicks, if she blocks a Chaos Bolt, you know, she'll be able to mitigate a lot of damage. But that's still 2 heroes against 1, and it looks like Beastmaster is going to be on the top lane, actually, with the trailing bot. Yeah. So that's very interesting laning coming out from Zenith.
I don't know how they managed to. I don't know if Loda actually realized they would have a dual lane, another solo lane. Ah, come on, the 3rd pose already. we aren't even 10 seconds into the game, and there have been 3 poses. So yeah, in the mid lane, as you say, the problem with TA is she's gonna have a hard time, especially since she has very low range for a ranged hero, and if she goes 1 against 2, she is probably not going to be able to farm much. And TA without farm is not as scary as, of course, the TA with Bling Dagger and a Desolator running around. And Slaughter, on the other hand, going on against a dual lane, and they're probably going to look very, very okay on the tri-lane bottom. And it's going to be up to Aeon to be very careful about what's going to happen bottom lane.
Yeah,
Do they have wards? Wait, Shadow Demon even have wards, so they might even block the pole.
I do not see the Aeon dual lane bottom doing anything. Most likely, Sand King is going to be the one that they want to have the farm on. Sand King does a little bit better than Disruptor, who really could go naked for the entire game and be completely fine. But he's a melee hero, and if he steps up, then he's going to be in range of Slardar. He's going to be able to get a Gale in his face, he can get disrupted. So Sand King, although they would rather have the farm on him, farm probably is going to be forced to the Disruptor. And if they do step up, they're going to get killed.
Yeah, Enigma, Beastmaster, top lane. Who do you think have the advantage on this lane?
Well, Enigma being a ranged hero will definitely have a little bit of an innate advantage. Beastmaster will be able to do quite okay, though. Well, I don't know, boots first, kind of a weird choice, so I don't know about that a little bit. I would say in favor of the Enigma. However, Beastmaster with those axes, and if he can get a fast bottle, then he should be just fine, because Enigma, doesn't matter how many Eidolons he has, wild axes, if Loda decides to level that up, we'll be able to chop them all down, and easy as pie for him.
Yeah, I'm really surprised as well, as you said, for the boost of speed first, and right now you're seeing Enigma and Beastmaster trading a bit of blows, and Enigma's taking actually a lot of damage. Oh, the... Ravic's gonna send Loda on the cliff, and Loda is gonna get blocked. for a good time, I guess. He has no TP scroll, so that's his top lane gun for him for at least a few minutes.
That's exactly what I was talking about, by the way, when I said just a little bit of advantage for Enigma. I was counting on that to happen.
Yeah, and in that case, the poor Loda is gonna stay here for until he has enough for a blink, not a blink dagger, of course, but for a teleport scroll, and the courier has to be upgraded for it to be able to send something to Loda. So let's see on the other lanes. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of skirmish going on. The Rebic taking a lot of damage and probably going to go down to X-Freedom. X-Freedom actually landing. No, a Venomancer XY taking the kill here. So avenging Loda, who is blocked on the cliff.
On the bot lane, we have the Slardar on the run from the Disruptor. Sand King is trying to head him off. Slardar looking to cut through the trees, but the Sand King is there. Crush going off onto the Sand King. He needs a Burrow Strike right now, but Slardar just tanking everything up. Where's the Burrow Strike? He's just saving it. Soul King is about to go down. Sand King is going to be able to take that kill. And Loda not happy with his predicament on the top, or yeah, like top area, top half of the map.
Venomancer now is going on the Disruptor, while the Shadow Demon is going on the Sand King, and both are going to take a lot of damage. The Disruptor goes down. The Sand King also in a lot of trouble. He might get killed. Yes, he will. So 3-4-2, a lot of action coming out from this bottom lane already. I think we're out of sync. What is the time right now for you?
I'm at 32, 33, 34.
Yes, I'm actually a lot ahead of you, so I'm going to post the game. Right now I'm at 41, so tell me when you get to 41.
41, 42, 43.
Okay, so it's okay.
Alright,
so Loda, yeah, Loda managed to go and teleport on the top lane now, and he lost a lot of time. He's level 2, Enigma is level... No, actually the Enigma is also level 2. I'm surprised.
Enigma probably just pushed the lane as fast as he can, and then ended up getting a lot of creeps to the Beastmaster. I wasn't actually watching that lane because, well, there's stuff going on the bot lane, and I'm actually kind of surprised that the dual lane from Aeon managed to pick any of that up, considering, well, it's a Zenith tri-lane. They shouldn't be able to just get away with that, but they did, and that's going to really help them going into a little bit farther into the game. We now are going to see an engagement in the mid lane. Venomancer is here along with TA. Gale is going to hit the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight taking a lot of damage. One more hit, but a 1 second stun is going to slow up the TA, and Rubik is still here. He's surrounded by heroes. A lot of damage going on to the Rubik. Shadow Demon has now entered the fray. A couple more right clicks will be the death of Rubik. There you go. Venomancer with the right click.
This burst damage coming from the Templar Assassin, so powerful, bringing down the Chaos Knight to its knee. And frankly, Chaos Knight not a very squishy hero, and by any mean, and he still managed to go down very, very quickly to the Templar Assassin's meld and refraction with the help of the Venomancer Gale. So very good kills coming out from the
bot lane. Burrow Strike is going to be onto the Slardar, and just right clicks are going to be able to take him down. Sand King moving back to avoid the crush. Also, that TA only had 1 level of refraction and 1 level of meld, still able to deal that much damage. It shows what a ridiculous amount of damage early game the TA brings to the table.
We're looking for an attack on the Sand King. The Sand King's on a Burrow Strike on the Slaughter, and the kinetic figure is going to land, so blocking everyone, but Sand King slowed down to a crawl, and he's getting absolutely demolished. Slaughter even going up ahead on the Disruptor, but a bit more than he can chew right now. He's taking a lot of damage from the tower, and he's still going to dive this, and now Slaughter is going to kill the Disruptor, and X-Freedom actually tanking the tower. Very good play here. Both heroes escaping with very low health, but no one dying for the Zenith side. 4-4-7 already, and TA dying in the mid lane. Meanwhile, I forgot this.
Wow, there's just
it pause again.
Kills all over the place. And what is this, like the 4th pause? 5th
yeah,
pause?
already.
Oh, jeez. Well, anyway, the tri-lane for Zenith working out exactly as they planned. Slardar doesn't have the most CS, only sitting at 5, which for a tri-lane you'd usually want more, but they're not really playing the 2 support farming tri-lane as much as the all 3 heroes kill tri-lane. I mean, like, it'll be great if Slardar would get more farm, but I'm sure he's going to be happy getting 2 assists for his team, getting a lot of levels onto the Venomancer, who's actually somehow out-leveled the Slardar.
Yeah, the Venomancer has 4-4-0, and the Shadow Demon 3-4-0 already. Slardar only managed to get the assist on 2 of the kill and died 2 times already.
TA is chasing the Rubik, and she's awful close to that ledge. But a big Gale gonna go on to Rubik. Rubik is saying something for some reason.
Rubik's
He's gonna
so
telekinesis the TA to the high ground, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. TA still with those boots going to be able to right-click down that Rubik. Another easy kill for the TA.
Disruptor going on the Venomancer, but Venomancer is going to be okay by just running around and trying to escape. The Sand King's going to come in, but he has no boots, so no, not going to be able to catch Aishwa here.
Only a level 2 Burrow Strike as well, so not a lot of experience. But actually, no, the Aeon side has a lot more experience than I thought. Level 4 on the Sand King, keeping
top lane actually went down for Zenith. I didn't check when this happened. Oh, Enigma just destroyed the tower right now, and we see that the Templar Assassin is going to go top to maybe get a kill on the Enigma. The Beastmaster is level 6, but he has no mana for Aurora, and he's very far away from Aurora anyway. He only has 100, and Aurora is 150. But they're probably going to catch up the Enigma, and the trap is going to land. He's going to get slowed. He's not going to be able to use the stun, and is this going to be enough? Yes, it is. He goes down. Enigma dies, and meanwhile in the bottom lane, nothing really happening.
Wow, so much damage coming from that TA, who somehow managed to hold down the mid lane against the Rubik and CK, even though Rubik kind of moving around as he wishes, but now Disruption and a Soul Catcher going off onto the Disruptor, and he's completely blocked in by his illusions and that ward. Disruptor has to stay and fight, and he does not want to stay and fight. He actually managed to get away from those illusions just in time, but now XY trapped in the kinetic field with the Sand King. Sand King does not have a Burrow Strike right now, and XY taking a ton of creep damage. Slardar trying to get in there for a crush, but Nuts is up on above him. Reality Rift actually failing. He's going to look for a 4-second stun on Slowking. You are so dead, Slardar. The creeps are wailing on him, trying to get a crush off, but he dies before he could lower his trident. XY still is on the run, but Rubik is not able to catch him out, so he's going to get away once again. Slardar dying, unfortunately, to save his support hero, so maybe we're going to see a Carrymancer?
Yeah, Carrymancer, man, and Carry also Shadow
Dota
Demon.
in the mid lane taking a lot of damage, but no. Invisibility rune. Lucky, lucky.
Ooh, this was a close one. I was seeing Carrymancer and Carry Shadow Demon both sitting at 4-4-0. So they have like 80% of the Zenith side kill. And experience graph shows 2k experience in the advantage of Zenith, and gold graph is actually level up 0. We see it actually went really up for the Aeon side when they got this tower, but afterwards it really got leveled up, and right now it's doing a bit of a roller coaster, and it's staying at 0.
Another Slaughter again. Burrow Strike going to be going on to him. A 2-second stun only this time, but it looks like it might be enough. Thunder Strike now going to be going off. He gets pulled back with the Reality Rift perfectly into a crush, but he's still taking too much damage. Disruptor with the last right click. Teleport support trying to come in. It is the TA. It doesn't matter how far you are TA. You cannot handle 3 heroes. Burrow Strike is going to be dodged by the refraction, but she still wants more. Going on to Sand King, who's going to take a Poison Gale. Disruption going off onto the CK, who is immediately going to teleport out. Looks like he's going to get out just fine. TA is still going strong onto the Disruptor, however, there is teleport support coming in the form of the Enigma. Templar Assassin's got to be careful. She takes an Alpha stun, but it's only 2 ticks of the stun. She's going to walk away after getting yet another kill.
Very chaotic team fight again, with teleports coming out for both teams.
Now we see Zenith going into the jungle. Fraction pops off from TA. They know where the Disruptor is. They want this kill. XY is trying to get around for a Gale, but the kinetic field does go off, but no, holding the Templar Assassin not in the correct place. In the meantime, Black Hole, perfect Black Hole by Ken, catching both the Shadow Demon and the Venomancer, but there's no right-click damage coming out. Here comes the TA just getting another easy kill, and Shadow Demon getting right-click down by the Eidolons.
The Eidolons dealing so much damage here.
He lost his perfect killing streak.
Slaughter now, we see him sitting at 0-4-4, only having 500 gold in the bank, so really poor Slaughter compared to Venomancer, who's already sitting around with the Arcane Boots and Magic Stick. Templar Assassin is going to have a Phase Boots, a Bottle. What about the Loda? Loda has Boots as well as a Bottle and a Bracer. Maybe going for this Django of Endurance. In this game it's the Drum, and I don't really know, it depends on the team. Shadow Demon also already has a Urn of Shadow. And for the Radiant team, we have Nuts with also Phase Boots plus Bottle. Rubik is pretty much sitting naked with the boots. Ken on the Enigma has a Soul Ring and Boots. And the other two, the Sand King has just Boots, and the Disruptor also Boots and Bracer.
Now, even though these kills aren't going onto the Slardar,
Loda's getting attacked on the top
taking
lane.
a lot of damage. Epicenter going to be used. Oh, he actually managed to get the kill.
Yeah, he managed to get the kill on the Sand King before he dies, so a bit of experience going up to the Beastmaster here. Ultimately, they're trying to push down the mid lane, but the Glyph is gonna get popped. And do they want to comment on this? They have 4 heroes now here. And Zenith on their side, they only have a Shadow Demon that's pretty much running around, wondering what he can do.
Well, here comes the Venomancer. He's going to try to set up some wards, but this tower is already extremely low. Another set of conversions being made by the Enigma, and this tower is not long for life. Doesn't matter how many Venomous wards are here. Aeon is going to be able to take the mid lane tower. And yeah, I was going to say before that Zenith, I'm sure they are happy with the kills that they have, even though they are going onto the Venomancer, they are going onto the Shadow Demon, not necessarily the Slardar. What's kind of more important is that the kills are being split by the TA also. So TA is getting a large bulk of the kills, and that's where they're really investing their gold and experience. Slardar, if he just gets a Blink Dagger, tries to go a little bit tanky, he could serve his role. He's not going to be able to sit and just try to permabash someone down, but I'm sure Zenith is okay with having TA insta-give people instead of having Slardar wail on people.
Yeah, especially since we have disruptions going down on Rebic. Rebic gonna get purged now, and a very good kinetic field gonna block. What I was joking. Slardar actually comes from behind and get the kill on the Rebic, and now it's Disruptor who's going to go down to Dota, plus Soaking catch him up, and he dies. So 4 of the Zenith side in the jungle, catching up 2 of the Radiant support heroes. And how fast they melt to this. As you said, the problem with the Radiant side now is that Slardar with his amplified damage, plus the fact that Temper Assassin is going to use the meld, it's going to reduce the armor by a ton, and they're just going to kill everyone if they find them alone.
It exactly shows the power of the Zenith skirmish lineup. We have the CK trying to go into defend his tower, getting a 4-second stun. Reality rifting himself into battle. That's not where he wanted to be. Doesn't matter though. TA managed to get that tower burrow strike coming in on the Sand King. No epicenter for another 3 seconds, however. Doesn't matter. Slardar has taken a fall, and TA is now on the run. CK is going to be able to pull her back with the Reality Rift, but she does have a Blink Dagger, so she's going to get out of this. It looks like, no, she's still in a lot of danger, but Freedom, the Shadow Demon, taking a lot of damage. 4-second stun onto him, and a double damage CK hit to going to be able to take that down. XY has entered the fight, unleashing his ultimate, and TA is going to be able to drop down the Rubik, and doesn't, there goes the team fight.
Yep,
kind of tripped
and
up there,
4 of the Zenith side going down for the price of a Rebic. Actually, TA jumping right after the Venomancer ultimate. But yes, as King says, eat epicenter, you. And that's what happened. The refraction stacks went down in a really short amount of time, and she just couldn't handle the damage afterwards. She just got bursted down by 3 heroes.
That was a classic Power Rangers fight. All the Zenith people lined up and went in one at a time, just like in Power Rangers. Not the team, the TV show. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say here, but going in one at a time, definitely not what you want to do. And TA with that Blink Dagger almost managed to escape, but XY went in, the Venomancer, and then kind of forced the TA back into the fight. But there was just so much bulk left onto the Aeon side.
Are they going on the Roshan? I mean, the Templar Assassin is going for... Yeah, she's trading blow with Roshan right now, and she's dealing a fair chunk of damage right now.
They do have meld and an amplified damage, so they can do a lot of damage.
And I wonder why they don't use the amplified damage yet. It would actually help them by a lot, but oh, now it goes down, but it gets blocked. And the Metal Courage is gonna get used by Loda, so even more reducing armor factor. This -6 plus -8 plus Starter at his current level, he's giving also a -8. So oh, sorry, Rebic getting killed on the bottom lane.
Not even to mention the extra 50% from the Soul Catcher of the Shadow Demon. So I guess Zenith going for a giant amplified damage build seems to be working pretty well. But the important thing for Zenith is that they have to continue to take skirmishes. You saw in the last fight when it was kind of in the mid lane, when Venomancer was kind of jumped in with his ultimate and then TA was forced back in. That was more of the team fight that Aeon wanted to take. They typically want to take the big ultimate fights. They want to get a black hole. They want to get CK doing as much damage as you can, Epicenter and Static Storm.
Now top lane, the Sand King is going to fight a bit with Shadow Demon. Nothing's going to happen really. Burby is going to come in, but Shadow Demon runs away. So you were saying?
Yeah, so just Aeon want to land down all their big ultimates, but Zenith so far doing a pretty good job of making sure that doesn't happen. You know, a large part of that is positioning, making sure you don't clump up. But Zenith has just been picking off people individually, which is exactly what they need to do. That's where the strength of their lineup lies. You know, amplified damage is one of the best tools for doing that. And
Oh,
of course,
and
Meld.
the Aeon side is going to smoke and stay in the jungle of the Zenith side, and they're even putting down sentry wards to see if anyone is actually hiding there. And they're gonna run into XY, and XY is still going to die.
He actually gets friendly disrupted, so he's going to live for just a little bit more. Slardar coming in with the crush, landing on the Sand King. Sand King is going to take a couple of right clicks, but he looks like he's going to be just fine. Templar Assassin has now entered the fray. She does not have a lot of mana, though. Sand King is going to get taken down by the Shadow Demon. Slardar getting another crush onto the Rubik, who's taking quite a bit of damage from the two support heroes. They're so stacked. Slardar is still alive. He does have a sprint up, and he's trying to run away. Disruptor trying to get away as well. Gale just barely managing to hit. Meanwhile, Loda picking up the Enigma in the meantime. Disruptor trying to get himself denied to the neutrals, but there's just way too much damage coming out from that TA.
4-0. And as you said, very, very good disruption by the Shadow Demon here, saving his friend XY. And I was sure XY was going to die. I just forgot about the Shadow Demon disruption. And as you said here, it was almost like a team fight. There were almost 5 against 5. It was 4 against 5. And the main problem here is that the disruptor, you know, Cloud didn't land on anyone, and the Enigma just got picked off by by Loda afterwards. He used a roar, and that was way enough time for him to well on the Enigma to kill him. So this big team fight not working well for the Aeon side. They weren't able to use their big ultimate, as you said, and Sand King didn't use his ultimate. The Disruptor missed his, and Enigma didn't get a chance to use his ultimate as well. You know, Sand King dying instantly at first when he went on the XY to actually manage to finish the kill, but he didn't manage to do so. Now Slaughter also with the Blink Dagger. If we take a look at the items real quick, we have Enigma with the Blink Dagger on the Aeon side, and really the other heroes have really no items to speak of except for the Chaos Knight who have the Singe. And I'm actually quite surprised he went for Singe first instead of BKB, but... Oh, actually, does the minus armor go through the BKB, or does it get blocked?
Top tower is under attack.
I know that you could cast on top of it, so if you BKB, then it dispels it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you could put it on top of the BKB. I'm not sure if the meld minus armor goes through. I feel like it should though, because I don't know.
Yeah, so in that case, it's normal that he doesn't go for a BKB because the main strength of the Dire side lineup, they really rely on the damage output from the meld and the reduced armor. But that means that he's probably going to go for Heaven Harbor to counter a bit of Templar Assassin. And what does that mean also? We have on the Dire side a Blink Dagger for the Slaughter, as I said, and a Loda only have a Medallion.
I have to interrupt you a little bit. Sand King is going to find the Venomancer there, all smoked up, and he gets a blind Burrow Strike, perfect Burrow Strike onto the Venomancer. Thunderstorm is going to hit him as well. Telekinesis back into the field where he's not going to have an escape. Black Hole being used only on Freedom. Epicenter used by the Sand King as well, going to be able to take down that Venomancer. Freedom taking a ton of damage. Burrow Strike is going to be able to seal the kill. But a huge crush coming out from Slowking, catching everyone from the Aeon side. Roar coming out from Loda as well. They're going to just chase down the remainder of the Aeon squad. Demon trying to teleport out. Disruptor getting stunned again by the Slaughter, laying down stuns left and right. Now the TA is in the fight, going to be able to right-click down the Chaos Knight, and then the Disruptor. A complete team wipe in favor of Zenith.
This fight actually so good for Zenith. They went on the Venomancer, and as you said, very, very good blind Burrow Strike. I was really surprised he got this, and the problem is afterwards they went in and they were all clumped up, and one perfect crush by the Starters, as you said, and stunned 5. Loda hit 5 with the axe, killing 2 with one with the prominent roll and one with the axe, and then the rest were just pickup because the Venomancer actually managed to use his ultimate just before dying. So with all this time stun with the Slaughter here, they managed to take a lot of damage from the this Venomancer ultimate. Their health ticking down so low, and now Templar Assassin tanking the tower and taking this top tower. So
Carrymancer just can't kill him. He does have a Hood of Defiance working towards the pipe.
Yes,
he's
so
almost there. And it's really, I think it's a little bit messing with Aeon's head. They saw the Venomancer and they thought, hey, look, easy support hero. We should just kill this guy. And then, well, he just doesn't die because he has a Hood of Defiance. And primarily the damage from Aeon is magical. And then Slaughter comes in, who is actually not the one who's farmed. And he simply has a Blink Dagger and he got the perfect team fight. So kind of Venomancer and Slaughter are switching roles in the eyes of Aeon. And that's really helping Zenith quite a bit. They just took such a superb fight.
Yeah, and Templar Assassin sitting with 4K gold right now. 4K gold is it's just ridiculous. And as you were saying, the thing is, I talked about the Blink Daggers, but I didn't talk about how the support war farm. Now Venomancer sitting with his pipe, and even Shadow Demon almost has this Force Staff to push his allies around. And this is going to be even more annoying because right now the Venomancer survived this long because he also got disrupted by the Shadow Demon, avoiding the damage from the cloud. And Shadow Demon, once he gets this Force Staff as well, it's just going to be a pain to land a very good Disruptor ultimate because you can just Force Staff your heroes out of the cloud. I'll send King now also with a Blink Dagger, so we'll have to look at this initiation with the Blink Black Hole and the Blink Epicenter.
Chaos Knight's just going to have to pull someone in with the Reality Rift. If they get someone out from Zenith, they could take him out without using any of their ultimates. And then usually once your teammate is in the enemy team, like once they're all piled in, that's usually when teams tend to clump up. It's hard to keep your distance, yet also try to get your spells onto the enemy team. So if they could catch someone out with the Reality Rift, force Zenith to clump up a little bit, that'll be the chance for Enigma to blink in, get that black hole off, and then follow that up with the Sand King's Epicenter, and then of course Static Field from Disruptor, silencing so much damage, magical damage for everyone. But unfortunately for them, Venomancer does have a pipe, as you mentioned before. So if he manages to get that pipe off, a lot of the damage is going to be mitigated from the Aeon side. CK does have his Helvin's Halberd up, so maybe if they could get a Reality Rift onto the TA and disarm her, maybe that would be.
And I just wanted to cut this also to say that the Beastmaster went for an Aghanim Scepter, so
that's actually really fast. He's stacked.
Yeah, he has a Vladimir Offering, a Melon card, and an Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim Scepter on Beastmaster, not really often seen. He reduced the cooldown and increased the cast range, so even more Smirker's power coming from the Zenith side. He will be able to use this roar every 45 seconds now instead of 60. So he's gonna look around and to pick up enemy heroes. And with this range, increased range, he's actually invisible and he's gonna go on the Enigma.
Oh,
blink, clutch blink.
Lucky Enigma. I don't think he had any idea Beastmaster was there, but.
The TA actually getting attacked on the top lane, but I don't think they have. Oh, blink and Disruptor. 1 click, 2 click, 3 clicks, and very, very good.
She has haste though. Haste coming back in.
Very good stun. And Temple Assassin is not gonna die, but Beastmaster coming up from behind, and this is a very dead Enigma indeed. No, Black Hole is gonna get used, so Temple Assassin is gonna take the fall, but she has the Aegis, and now Ken in a lot of trouble. He's gonna target teleport. He'll be able to teleport. Now, Mr. Kyo coming in, as well as Nuts. But Templar Assassin just picking a kill left and right. And now Slowking looking to get the right Chaos Knights. He's gonna crush, but he's alone on the top lane here in the enemy base. And he's gonna get his stun for 4 seconds, taking a lot of damage, and he's gonna go down. Yes, he is. And Templar Assassin and Loda is gonna just run away. Loda gonna get stunned on the way out. And is this gonna be enough? No, a very good slow coming out from the Templar Assassin. He's gonna be able to run away, except if Enigma used his Blink Dagger to go in, but I would be surprised to see this.
Enigma burned his black hole on just the TA, and they only managed to take the Aegis off, and now Ken might be in a little bit of trouble. No, TA not going to be able to go in, but what you saw there from the Slaughter, actually, he went in thinking that the TA would be able to blink in with that Refraction Meld, but her Blink Dagger was on cooldown, actually. So that's why Slaughter went in all alone. That's why he didn't get any support. TA going to blink away from the gaking party of Aeon. And I just want to talk about the Aghanim Scepter pick just a little bit. It really emphasizes the fact that Zenith is going for the skirmishing instead of the team fights. Usually from Beastmaster, you would see either a Vlad's or a Pipe or something like that as Burrow Strike going off onto the TA. Is she going to get any support? Disruptor is here as well with that Thunder Strike, but not enough damage to kill her. But so you usually see a lot more team fight oriented items coming from Beastmaster, trying to get more aura items up. I mean, like, he does have Vlad's, he does have Medallion, which are pretty good team fight items. But the Aghanim Scepter is like the as solo kill item as you could possibly get, and now Zenith gonna go for another Roshan. Are they spotted
Roshan
out?
sitting on minus 23 armor. He's gonna go down so quickly.
Oh my god. They actually are spotted by Aeon, so Aeon can jump in on this, try to pick up a kill in retaliation. Loda actually gets a 3-second stun. He's sitting in the middle of a whole bunch of heroes, but the black hole is not there. It's on cooldown. Static Storm can be able to use it off. Sand King is there with the epicenter as well, but TA just getting an instant double kill, one-hit double kill, and Nuts is in the middle of everything, trying to teleport out, but TA is going to pick up herself a triple kill. She has a Divine Rapier.
Oh my. Oh, no, no, I just didn't see that. Oh, come on.
This game, this is exactly what I was talking about. Zenith pulling out the crazy strat. Nothing like going
He's
phase
even
boots,
following
blink
the
dagger into
disruptor right
divine
now.
rapier rush.
It's... Ice. What are you doing, man? He's just being cocky right now. He doesn't care. Sand King just gonna stay in there and just die. I mean, I think at that point the Aeon side just, yeah, they're just abandoned ship.
I think the rapier caught them off guard just a little bit more than it caught me off guard, but I definitely was not expecting such a ballsy purchase by the Templar Assassin. I mean, like, Dr. Aegis is in the house, what more can I say? Being able to pick up an instant double kill and then a triple kill with like one hit after, Aeon definitely wasn't prepared for that, and they're going to lose their mid-racks transitioning down to the bot lane as well. Aeon is trying to defend Reality Rift, going on to Freedom. Freedom is going to disrupt himself in the trees, but he's surrounded by angry CK illusions. Just a brawl of illusions right now. Crush being used by the Slardar. Just giant team fight in the little hole of the trees. Nuts is the only one there, however, and he's going to go down.
Come on. This was brutal. This was so brutal. I thought Freedom wouldn't survive that long, but seems like I was wrong. And right now we have a lot of friendly banter coming in the chat. Between
Cloaking actually sprinting towards the Sand King, and there goes the roar. Huge black hole coming out from the Enigma. This is their opportunity, but where's the damage? Static Storm is there as well, so a lot of damage coming out. This is the team fight that Aeon wanted, but it's just simply not enough. Aegis is going to be burned, and all of Aeon still alive. Venomancer is going to be picked up by the Levitate, and Templar Assassin now has her Divine Rapier in danger. She's going to get taken down by the Sand King. The Divine Rapier is on the... Where'd it go?
Oh,
what? It's still there, Freedom.
All the kills.
What?
Oh, Shadow Demon just landing the kills after this Venomancer ultimates. They were so low on health, they just went in and used some Shadow Poison, and then right-click down the enemies. And now it's the Divine Rapier Shadow Demon. New metagame coming here right now.
You know, he's 11-3-11. He got all those kills in the early game. By all rights, it should be his. You know, you don't need Force Staff. You don't need your Urn of Shadow. Just rush Divine Rapier on the Shadow Demon, plus the 50% increase from Soul Catcher. He's going to be right-clicking like an absolute boss, and unfortunately for Zenith, their TA is even more naked now, sitting at only Phase Boots, Blink Dagger, so about like pub-style farming, lost a lot of his investment. But the Divine Rapier is not in the hands of the CK, and what more can you ask for?
I don't know if you catch it up, but yeah, like Freedom saying I can't drop Divine Rapier, so instead he goes for a Blink Dagger to survive him more. Now Blink Dagger and Force Staff. He's gonna look to blink in and do some strikes and then Force Staff himself out. And just this thing we didn't mention yet, for the Ginem Scepter, also on the Beastmaster, it increases his range tremendously. It has 950 range, so this is more than all the range from the ranged heroes. So he's really able to pick someone off from very far away. And is Shadow Demon trying to? I thought he was trying to suicide to the creeps, but no, never mind this. He was just right-clicking and farming. So now we have a second carry in the field in the form of the Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, Sand King is actually hiding on the top of a cliff.
I think he
AFK?
Yeah, no, he challenged TA to a 1v1, so that's where they're gonna stage their duel, I suppose. But looks like he chickened out just a little bit. But I think suiciding the Shadow Demon might be in Zenith's best. I don't know.
I think at that moment they just don't care anymore. They're just having fun. Both sides are having fun. Aeon, they know they're already one game down because of the not being here in time, and I think they're not taking it seriously anymore. They're just enjoying the game right now, and bantering with as friends.
Thing is, they can still, like, hypothetically win this game, as we now see Slaughter getting hit on by all the Phantasm illusions. Where are the big team fight ultimates? Looking for an opportunity. BKB now being popped up by Slaughter. He's going to dash in, get a crush just on Rubik, however, and then just, well, run right back out. Roar going on to Chaos Knight. Axe is going on to follow. Axes have been stolen. Huge epicenter coming out from the Sand King, doing a lot of damage to the Shadow Demon. Someone kill that Shadow Demon. They need to take him down. He's sitting in the middle of the Static Storm. His Rapier is going to be dropped. It's going to be the Sand King. Sand King is going to pick up the Rapier, and he's going to right-click loader, right-click loader. There we go. Sand King, carry Sand King now, going to sit in the Sandstorm. He's invisible, and he wants his Divine Rapier. It's his, and I don't think they could pick him out. They could try to send some Poison Gales through, or wait for some creeps to spawn. He's actually going to blink to the trees. He's still alive. Burrow Strike even further, but no, TA found him. Where's the... Where's the rapier?
Did he destroy it? No, that's...
Who has...
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Oh, maybe he destroyed it, right? Maybe he clicked on the rapier.
No, 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 the
to kill it.
Venomancer has it.
Oh,
How
the
did he get
Venomancer
it?
has it. No, never mind.
Carrymancer,
Oh,
it's here. It's here. I predicted it, and it's here. Venomancer with the plus even 300 damage with the pipe, with the mech. He's just an unstoppable juggernaut. You cannot kill this Venomancer. Venomancer now gonna do a little bit of fountain farming. Gonna get telekinesis. Oh no, into the fountain. He's gonna lose his divine rapier.
Oh, that's gonna
Who,
be
oh,
hard.
well, he's actually still tanking up. Mech charge
never
popping off, and
mind.
the
He has
damage
it.
coming out from him. Too
He
much.
has a mechanism, he has a pipe, he doesn't care. He can just stand here and deliver. And Temporal Assassin is going to go, what the fuck?
No
I
glimpse.
want my rapier.
3-second stun.
And
The
he's gonna
Venomancer's
get
gonna
it.
go down. Who got the Aegis? The TA got the Aegis again. She's gonna just go to town on the Aeon side, but she doesn't have any support, and all of TA is there. Reality Rift, Sand King Bro striking in as well. This Divine Rapier is gonna go towards the Aeon side. Chaos Knight now with the Divine Rapier. This game is, it's over, but it's so awesome. I don't even care.
Yeah, Zenith, man. Really, really entertaining the crowd. All planned out by the king. Now, those guys really like each other. Seeing how much banter
Oh
comes
no,
from
Shadow
each side.
Demon.
Usually we see this kind of chat, but not that much. And right now they're just like having a real friendly chat. And Glimpse going to go down on the Beastmaster. He's gonna get caught up by everyone, and he's gonna go down. No question asked here.
I want to see a Chaos Strike, a Chaos Knight crit on someone, and just to see how much it does. Because that's 300%
Oh, let's look at
with 500 damage. So I could potentially one-hit kill Freedom. Go
1.44.
for it, kill him.
Yeah.
Glimpse.
It's 1.4k if you actually didn't watch on the bottom lane. You were watching the Slaughter getting the kill on the Sand King, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was just watching the Chaos Knight farming creeps and watching for his crit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to. But now he's might be able to catch it. 2-second stun, Reality Rift. Where did he? Oh, he got glimpsed back. I completely lost him on my screen, but he's gonna go down. Aeon kind of taking a couple of kills. Is this gonna be a comeback? They do have the Divine Rapier. Their 2 racks is down, however. I feel like if they didn't really give up, and
yeah,
they
I
could
feel
have
that
been a
too.
lot
I
better
feel
situation.
they could do something if they really wanted to, but right now I don't even know. They're still playing anyway. It's not GG. They haven't tapped the GG yet, and they're not letting the creep push down their own their towers. But I can't feel like they already feel like it's finished because oh no, never mind. They're using a smoke, so they might go and look for a kill.
Yeah, I was about to say they
actually only 2 of them going.
They want to. I have no idea why only 2 of them are leaving, but it does seem like Aeon has checked out a little bit. But with a huge team like Aeon, you should never really give up, because all you need is one good fight and then follow that up with a good push, and then that could win you a rack, that could win you the game. TA hiding with Meld in the middle of nowhere, and we actually see Freedom getting... Oh no. Where's the crit? I want to see the crit. No, Phantasm going on to the Venomancer. Huge crits, 1,420 onto the Venomancer. Those... Yeah, he's now on the run, Reality Rift. Actually, no, Glimpse going to be able to save... No, never mind. I'm completely wrong. He just got put right into a whole pile of Aeon heroes. This Chaos Knight doing some big damage with his crits, but unfortunately for Aeon, doesn't matter how many times you kill him, you are down 2 axes, and, well, they only have 1 tower left protecting their Ancient, which is not apparently
the only way they
labeled
can
the
win
rain
this
cracks.
right now is like getting a huge team fight and just pushing straight in. The problem is they still have the auto
No,
towers
the Chaos
here
Knight,
to
Chaos Knight taking a
down.
huge amount of damage from the TA, and the Epicenter coming in
No.
from the Sand King. Yeah, Chaos Knight does go down. Where's the Divine Rapier? It is back on the TA, back to its original owner. She's taking a lot of damage from the Static Storm. She's going to survive, however. She does have a Demon Edge. Is she going for another Divine Rapier? I would love to see that. Please get another
Looks
Divine
like it.
Rapier, TA.
Tower is under attack.
And meanwhile, we have Shadow Demon going on the Sand King, fighting up a little Smirkish here. And Starter even gonna blink uphill to get this Sand King. So some serious hate going down on him.
Radiant's
And
They're
he's
not
not
even-
even attacking him. He's
What
They're
the hell is
humiliating
going
him.
on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just waiting for the Purge to go off and kill. Oh, actually, the Shadow Poison to go off.
Yeah, they definitely checked out. This game is over. Aeon could still win, but they're not playing like they can win, so
Yeah.
they're done.
Oh no.
invisibility.
I wonder how much time it's gonna pass before they officially GG, which means the Ancients go down.
Well, they seem to be
And,
having a little bit of fun, so they're probably going to play it
yeah,
out,
yeah.
see if they can get their hands onto one of the soon-to-be 2 Divine Rapiers. Rubik is taking a lot of damage from the Shadow Demon. He might go down to the Purge. Yes, he will go down to the Purge. Slaughter, in the
And-
meantime, dying as well.
Yeah, they're not taking it seriously
tower.
anymore because we see how they go one by one and one by one. So it's really.
Oh, no.
Even
Fallen to
the
the dire.
Oh, no,
double
TA.
Divine Rapier plus the Aegis. Yes, man.
Dr. Aegis is in the house in force. Pretty sure she could one-hit anyone with the Meld
With the
Refraction.
Meld? Yeah.
I want to
Meld
see a
and
really
Refraction.
sick Fountain Dive. I'm just following the TA, because really there's no one else who's worthy of my time. Sand is there. They do see him. Roar going off onto him. Is the TA going to jump in for this? No, she's probably going to go for the Enigma.
Boom.
One hit.
Two.
Oh,
Oh.
Ghost Scepter.
Scepter.
2 hits. There you go. Dead.
Oh, the Deny going on the creeps to actually use the Side Blade to bounce on the enemy.
Ooh.
Even if you're in the Ghost Scepter, you take the damage apparently because the Ghost Scepter really lasted way too short. And 3 hits to get the Chaos Knight.
Yeah, it looks like this game is going to be over.
Yeah, Chaos is... Eeks Freedom being a pain with his ally and disrupting them every time. All this Sand King is going to die so quickly. And also the Chaos Knight taking a lot of damage. Nope.
Here comes the Fountain Dive. TA,
Fountain
no,
Dive.
gonna lose.
She
No
doesn't
disruption
care, she
being
has the
able to
Aegis
save
anyway.
her rapiers.
Is under attack.
Reality Rift not onto TA, however.
Thanks.
Where's
Oh
the giant hit?
no. Ooh.
1 hit, 2 hit.
Oh, 4 stab into the fountain. That
The rapiers are gonna
that's
go to
low,
Aeon.
It's
TA
that's
can't
low.
escape this. Force staff
That's
even
low.
further. Pick him up. Carry Enigma. No, the Ancient gets taken down.
Alright, so Mike, thank you for joining me for this game, and I hope to see you next time.
Yeah, definitely, anytime. Hopefully we'll cast more in the future.
Yep. See you guys.
GG.
Yep.